Are you ready to go for a deep dive? Are you ready to spelunk to the depths of your soul? Are you ready to give everything that you have? Probably not. That's what we're talking about today. Spelunking Upward is this fantastical world of uh, things that shouldn't be, right? When we think of spelunking upward, most people would be like, hey, that's climbing. That's really what that is. It's not. And that's what we're going to talk about today. So it's this theory that I'm playing around with. And it's quite fun when you think about it, because if we were to think about spelunking, it is this grappling onto this rope, and it is this diving down almost, or traversing down into the depths of this cavern that the unknown resides in, right? We're going down, we might have a little flashlight on our head, we might have an idea of what's down there, but it's where the all the good stuff lives. It's like, it's hard to describe. It's kind of like if you were to build this picture of what spelunking down into a cavern would feel like. It would probably be, depending upon, I guess, it could be cold, it could be damp, it could be everyone's favorite word, moist. It could be um, dewy. It could be somewhat suffocating. It could be highly oxygenating. It could be invigorating. It could be warm. It could be slightly heated. We could feel uncomfortable. We could feel at peace. The theory of spelunking upward comes from that, of diving down to the depths of what it is and who we are and what we're willing to share. And when we're saying spelunking upward, it means that we're not climbing anywhere. We're going down to the deepest depths of ourselves to find what it is that we're willing to share, and maybe sometimes go a little bit deeper than what we're willing to share. And when we say spelunking upward, that means that we're using that information to help us grow and rise above where we normally are. So you're not actually climbing anything. You're actually, imagine like spelunking, spelunking, falling, falling, falling. And then there's something that you get down to the depths, and it just lifts you back on up. Almost like there's a magnetic field that you come down, or like a trampoline, and it like just bounces you back on up because you've gone as far as you've gone. So this spelunking upward theory, it's really kind of helped me go deeper in my personal life and in my professional life. And I think it's done so because you find ways to be creative and make things fun, right? A lot of times when we communicate with other people, we're not really giving it our all for various reasons. Maybe sometimes we're in conservation mode, maybe sometimes we're uncertain of the situation and the audience, and we really just aren't willing to go that far. Maybe we've built some walls for protection. Maybe it's an untrusting situation. Maybe we just don't care. Maybe there's nothing left to give, right? So there's various reasons why we might not go deeper. None of which are necessarily wrong. It's really just up to us to decide how far we want to take that. My challenge recently, though, in life has been to go deeper and not just give surface, just below surface, just about 20 meters deep, just about 70 meters deep. Like, we're talking like Mariana Trench here. We're talking like go down to the depths. We're talking like explore the world, go down to the depths of the ocean to explore what it is that we haven't explored yet, or what we were afraid or unwilling to see. With that said, it becomes really risky for us, right? Sharing those parts of ourselves that maybe we're not ready to share yet. That's the beauty of life and the challenge of life. My challenge for you and for myself is that whenever we're faced with a question and it requires some thinking, it's not just a straight yes or no, it requires some sort of depth to it, that we look at the answer and we challenge ourselves to go a little bit deeper. And we challenge ourselves to share that depth a little bit more. And when we do this, we start to find that there's this world that becomes less about what others think about us and more about self expression and self exploration. And that's the beauty of spelunking upward. It is finding this way to create a moment in your life, this moment in time, where you explore deeper parts of yourselves without hesitation. It's a place where we can go and journey into, discover new answers, or maybe just really drudge up things that we want to share. Sometimes when we spelunk down, there's treasures to be found. And sometimes, maybe we don't always want that spotlight, and maybe that's why we don't share. But man, sometimes sharing that information creates this whole new world for ideas and innovation to take place in partnerships. So that's my challenge to you with this clip. It's not, uh, I hope I'm going deep enough on this. Um, I don't know if I'm going deep enough on this. Hopefully I am, or hopefully I'm getting the point across. But it's something that's been surfacing in my life a lot more, and that's why I'm sharing it. So challenge yourselves to explore creativity, to question every time you answer something that requires more depth, and to reach beyond your comfort zones to share the pieces of who you are. And you might just explore new growth for yourself and new opportunities. So spelunk away, let gravity take its course, and let life's mighty trampoline bounce you back on up. That's all I got for you today. Have fun.